Okay, we're on page 269, exercise 6, and this exercise is word order with several adjectives. I just went ahead and wrote the rule down here, but if you want to just take a look at it, or maybe you want to take a picture with your phone so that you can look at it when you're doing your assignment. It's this on page 262. This is the word order that you have to use when you have multiple adjectives. So for easy reference, I copied it down on the top of the page just so that you can kind of see the order. And I also wrote my notes here in green, describing what type of adjective each one of these is. So number 1, I found a nice, comfortable apartment. So both of these are opinion adjectives. So we have to put them like this, and then my noun, which is apartment. In this charming old house. The noun always goes at the end, so my noun here is house. And then charming and old, this is opinion and age. And if you look here, I have to put opinion first, followed by age. So that's why this is the order. It's in a peaceful residential neighborhood. We have opinion and then purpose, and then our noun. Just a short bus ride into town, and I can see an enormous old tree. We have size and then age, and then the noun. Outside my wide bedroom window, we have shape and noun as an adjective, which is bedroom, and then window, which is my noun. There's even a lovely garden with a Japanese stone bench. And if you see here, Japanese refers to origin, stone is the material, and bench is the noun. So if we look here, we have to put origin first and then material. So that's why this is the order. The apartment is nicely furnished too. The kitchen has a beautiful large antique table. So first we need to put opinion, then size, then age, right? Opinion, size, and age. And then the noun. I always do my homework there. And the people here are really great. The manager, Alberto Velasquez, is a friendly, helpful man. So both of these are opinion. You could say helpful, friendly man too, because remember, the opinion, the order doesn't matter if both of these adjectives are from the same category. Both of these are opinion adjectives, so it doesn't matter what order you put them in. I've already met most of the neighbors. Across the hall from me is a young Polish woman. Young refers to age. Polish is the origin, right? So if we see here, we have to put age first and then origin. So that's the order. My first night here, she took me to a nice Italian neighborhood for dinner. I know I'll be happy in this apartment. Nice refers to my opinion, and then Italian refers to origin. So make sure that you put those in that order as well. Okay, so now we're doing exercise 7 on page 269. This is editing. Read the reviews of school dormitories. There are 15 mistakes in the use of adjectives and adverbs. The first mistake is already corrected. Find and correct 14 more. I've corrected all the mistakes already. And in pink, you can see the notes that I've written to help me explain why I corrected these errors. So I recommend that you read through them as I'm explaining everything. It says here, Jeff W., the Northwood dorms are pretty awesome. They're clean and modern, and they're a convenient walk to class and a dining hall. Remember when we have verbs like, when we have the non-action verbs like seem, be, appear, etc., we have to use adjective form. So that's why this is wrong. They're clean and modern, and they're a convenient walk to class and the dining hall. The halls get terribly noisy sometimes though. When we have an adverb of degree, it has to go before the adjective. And if you want to take a look, this is on page 264. See adverbs of degree. go before the adjective form. So that's why we have to change the order of this one. When I'm studying hard for exams, I have to go to the library. So remember, hard, it's one of those, it doesn't change form. Let's see if we can find that here. It says here the verb fast have the same adjective and adverb form. So she is a hard worker, she works hard. If you notice, we don't change or add ly. So in this case, we don't need to add ly. That's why this is wrong. Cheryl, Miller Hall is the ideal dorm for freshmen. It's quite small, so I was able to make friends. I put quickly, but your book says fast, which is fine. You can use fast. Because remember, it says here, fast has the same adjective and adverb forms. So we don't say fastly. That doesn't make sense. Also, the floor counselors are great. Ours clearly explained the rules, or your book says ours explain the rules clearly, which maybe it's better, I think, because it says here when the verb has an object, the adverb goes after the object. So in this case, the verb is explained, and then the object is the rules. The rules, and then the adverb is clearly. So in this case, this has to be moved over. But also you can say ours clearly explain the rules. That's completely fine. But if you want to follow your book, you have to write ours explain the rules clearly, and then this is at the end. She was a nice young French woman. This has to be moved because remember, in adjectives, the opinion goes first, then the age, then the origin. And she was always available when you needed to talk. I was extremely satisfied. When I have the be form of the verb, I have to use the adjective. So here it's satisfied. This has to be an adverb of degree. Adverb of degree, so I have to add ly. I absolutely recommend. So this has to go. This adverb of degree has to go before the verb. See, when I have the adverb of degree, it goes before. So make sure you change that. This amazing dorm to anyone. So in English, we should always put the adjective before the noun. Unless you're using a non-action verb. Tanya, warning, keep away. Wyeth Hall is totally disgusting. I have to use ing because I'm describing Wyeth Hall. Wyeth Hall cannot have feelings, so I can't use ed. The lounges are incredibly dirty. This is an adverb of degree that's modifying this adjective. Remember, I have to use adjective because I have the be form of the verb here. So I have to use incredibly. The toilets don't work well. After this verb, I have to use an adverb. So the adverb of good as well. And the house smell bad. Remember, when we have a non-action verb like smell or taste or be or appear, I have to use adjective form. And if you want to take a look at the rule for that, it is on page, let me see what page, 263. So refer to that. I had a depressing small room. So remember, when we have this order, I have to use opinion, then size, then color. So depressing is an opinion. This has to be first. So move this over. My parents were shocked when they saw the place. I have to change this to ed because I'm describing my parents' feelings. So make sure that you revise this section.